So you can see, looking at the scale of my lovely bride here, that for height, not width. I'm talking about height. This is one wide corral. So So here in central southern West Virginia, we are finally getting temperatures that are dropping below freezing, kind of getting down in the mid-20s Fahrenheit at night. We've had a couple snows already, cold rains a lot, so we've got mud with the freeze and thaw. So it's actually past time to get some cover for our boars. We want to be able to provide them some shelter so they can come in out of that. There's nothing worse than a 36-degree rain like we had the other night and they be standing out on pasture. They're tough and resilient. I just don't want them trying to burn every bit of energy they have just in keeping body heat. So we're going to put a lid on the corral up here. So come check it out. So just for a reminder, all the way down there is the barn where I was just standing when we did our intro. And here is our corral for the boars. They have access to boar pasture A. Actually, they don't have access now. That's why you still see leaves on the ground. When we turn it and look at boar pasture B, which they have access to, that's why there's not as many leaves on the ground. So they're enjoying their meal today. So you can see, looking at the scale of my lovely bride here, that for height, not width. I'm talking about height. This is one wide corral. So we set these posts, we've got these foam poles. The plan is to make a shelter on half of this and slope it this way toward Kelly. So I'm going to just cut this pole off at a certain height. The reason why we want it to slope that way and not this way is at some point I want to be able to place a tank right where Kelly is standing and do rain catchment. Believe it or not, with all this mud that we have, come July, August, we don't have any water usually. So, or water is a little more scarce. So it'd be nice to have rain catchment there. So cut this flush, set another post over there, equally, be roughly like a 9x8 roof line. Use some old tin, just very rudimentary build here. Again, it's just for the boars, but that'll allow them to come get some shelter, and then we can put some straw, maybe some wood chips and things in here to give them a cozy place to hang out. New metal. me. Man, building the clock here. So,
but right here, on this end.
Right here. Turn 180 degrees. There you go. Turn. Okay, so now you need to lift it up.
Up here. And what am I putting?
You gotta hold it on the end of it. Go like that. And you get mark
At the top?
at the top.
Are we all? We're not even reaching the other side.
That's all right. I gotta pull it
I
in.
can't see up there.
Alright, so we're ready for some tin. And we got some old tin we're going to repurpose. I made, I don't know if you noticed, but I put that header board here higher. That's why you see that extra gap right here. So it can act as a purlin. Because I only had 2 boards to use as purlins. And I needed a minimum of 4. So we put the what would be the fascia board, I guess would be the proper term, but the fascia board's higher, so they would act as a purlin. So it gives us 4 areas to screw down into. All right, so there's ugly building and there's ugly building, and this is ugly. Yeah, you tried to save some money on some tin, and our tin's been through a couple tornadoes, it looks like. So it's like trying to nail down bacon. But I think we've got it in place that is at least going to shed water some degree. Had one piece that actually ended up being short. What are you going to do, right? Okay, so we've got this in place so we can give them some shelter. They can come in, get dry. Just need to put some base in there, whether it be some wood chips, some hay. We're going to see what we can put together here. Devils.
Right on the other side of that wall. You were smelling all that hay when you were...
There's the mother load pig. Look at that. Oh, snap. the space looks small. You got plenty of room for them.